Hey guys, here's Louis. So on this video, I'm going to show you guys how to locate the mounting holes on your louvers, on your quarter panels, okay? I apologize on the last video, I lost audio, so I'm making sure that the mic is fully charged for this one. But the deck lid did come out beautiful. I'm really happy, and please take the tips that I showed. Have that locking cylinder with you when you're going to do that job. You are going to thank me later, and if you have any questions on that video, just send me a comment and I'll answer you back. So a lot of guys get stuck when it comes to installing the louvers and how do they go and how far are the mounting holes to drill them out. So if you don't have an original one that you could use a template, I mean, you're pretty stuck unless you know somebody with a Firebird. And even though to remove them from the inside on a fully assembled car, it's not easy. So I thought this would be a really good video. So you are going to need safety glasses, a marker. Silver works good when it still has the black coating on it. You are going to use a 1/8 inch drill bit to make your first pilot hole, and then you're going to move up to 1164, okay? And 1164 fits great. This happens to be an original quarter panel louver part that I saved. All right, and if you see that, she fits really nice and snug, and that's your 1/64 inch bit. You're going to need a drill, and it's really important that you guys either have your new ones or keep the originals. I always keep the original, even if the stud is broken, but it still has a piece of the stud, because this happens to be the thickest part, and as it's in the very top is thinner than the bottom, but as long as it could hold in, that's what I like to use. And let's get something straight out there just for the people that don't know. So look at this louver, okay? If you can see that pretty good, it has a line here, so it splits from this side and this side. This thinner side, okay, this side is more wider. If you guys could see that, this is thinner, this is wider, and it's actually not straight at all. It has a curve. So the louver, the emblem louver, has a curve, okay? And the correct mounting of this is the thinner part facing towards the back of the wheels, okay? So facing your rear end, and the thicker part facing the front. And if you guys could see this here, you see how that fits nice, okay? Now let's put one backwards. You could see it doesn't fit too great, okay? And this one does. So remember, the thinner part facing to the rear wheels, the thicker part facing the front. All right, let me take this out. And I marked this template that I have from an original quarter panel, top with the arrow facing up. Like that, I don't get mixed up, which I really doubt it I will. But everybody could follow pretty straightforward. So let me put you guys on the tripod and see me work this out. All right, guys, so we are here next to the car, and I want to share something with you guys that is really important if you don't have a template like me. So here's your louver, correct? And this is the way it goes. The thick side facing the front of the wheels, the thin side and the curve. It has a curve facing the rear wheels, okay? So I hope you guys can make this out. I'm trying my best here to see if you guys can see this. But she's about 2 inches and 1/16. If you guys can see that. Okay. So if you do not have the template, okay, from the top to the bottom here, I did measure it. It's about 4.5 inches. Okay, just about 4.5 inches. So if you do from this dot to this dot, 2 1/16 of an inch, you'll see that you'll be right spot on. Okay, and just an advice here: the holes for the emblem is always at the edge, where you see this edge of the line right here. That's the edge. That's where your holes always are. They're not over here to this side. They're not more up here or nothing. Right here at this line, at this edge, and you will see. So this is the original piece. Okay, top. We're at the top. You see, it's right on the line, right here, next to that line, next to that line, next to that line. And what I simply did, I know I have a template, so it's easier. Okay, I made sure that she fit there nice and snugged. Okay, I made sure she fit nice and snug, and I took the marker and I just marked the holes. Okay, nice and snug, and I was happy. And I don't know if the camera could pick that up, but there is a silver marker. You could actually see it. All right, and if you guys don't have the template, like I said, just stick to those measurements, and you'll see that it fits. Okay, right there, right there, and right there. He's always gonna fit right there. Okay, and then what will you do is, once you made your measurements and you marked your where you're gonna be drilling the hole, you're gonna start with the 1/8 inch bit first. Okay, and you're gonna place it and just take your time. Okay, next. All right, now I am going to be changing to the 1164 bit. This is the 1164 bit. Okay, go, take your time. She eats right through, no problem. Okay, then you take your louver emblem. Okay, remember, thick side facing the front, the thinner side facing the back. Okay, and look at that. I mean, you can't get no better than that. She's nice inside the box. It's called the louver here, the box. She's right there. Okay, and she's in nice. Nothing is, I could tell that once I put the speed nuts on the back, she will be nice and flush. Okay, she's nice and flush there, right there. I love the way she fits. So just remember, always make your hole as close to that line you see here. All right, this is the line I'm referring to, the inside part. The inside part. Always make your holes there. Boom, boom, right there. Boom, boom. All right, and it won't cause you any headaches at all. I understand that I have a template of an original car. Okay, these ones still had the quarter panels. All right, somebody did mock them in from an original panel look like, and everything fit awesome. So I'm keeping that as a template. I also have other cars that I need to do that has the original quarter panel, so I'm going to save that as a template. But for you guys that don't have the template, stick to those measurements. Okay, like I said, 2 center to center, she's right there. Okay, look at it right there. Okay, stick to that and you will have no problem. Let me keep on going and I'll bring you guys right back to see how it goes. All right, guys, and there you have it. The louvers are in, looking good. None of them have the speed nut in the back to hold them more flush, but they look good. So remember, this is 4.5 inches, okay, and stick between this like 2 inches and 1/16, okay, and that will be from center to center of the emblem studs, just about, and drill them like I did, right on this inner line, okay. There you go. You won't have any issues if you follow this simple tip. I hope this helped you guys out. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Keep your hands dirty, like I say all the time, and your project will move forward. I am doing this because I want to finish the interior of the car is pretty much done and sealed with a primer. All right, you guys can see how it's turning out. It's turning out nice. And today my goal is to sand the dashboard and also prime it. I had 2 holes here that somebody did to the metal of the dash. I used 18 gauge, welded that, grind down my welds. I put a little skim coat of filler. Gonna sand that, sand everything, and prime that. So that'll be next. Then once I am done with the interior, I want to start on the dialing more in the doors, okay, putting maybe some of the sheet metal on the car and see how everything is working out. But I want to make her a driver before I come to the outside of the body work. So here's Louis again. Take care. Thank you for all you guys comments and support. I appreciate you guys. Take care now. Bye bye.